That whole scene inside the Makedas cookie still has evidence in it to this day of what happened to young Dolph, man. And the guy that was taking care of that memorial, that mural and everything like that in front of Makedas, then he knew exactly what happened. He actually seen leftover evidence that they never cleaned up, they never picked up. And he was really about to expose everything that happened. But that's when they hit him up, man. They sent somebody to go get him and they mowed him down right there in that front parking lot, man. Hey, I want you guys to subscribe to the channel. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, man. Comment down below, man. Rest in peace to young Dolph. Let me know if you're rocking with young Dolph, man. We got some really crazy information that just came out. Somebody that went inside of Makedas cookies, man. They part of the whole operation. They part of the forensics and everything. They went in and investigate, get evidence and all that kind of stuff, man. You wouldn't believe the stuff they found back there. They found another one of young Dolph watches, and they found literally smeared liquid on the wall. Like it was almost like Dolph was had his hands on the wall at one point. Like they did something. The back office was a mess. The back office was a mess, and it was some weird stuff going on in that bathroom, like that whole bathroom area. Man, that stuff was crazy, man. And they're saying that Makedas needs to be looked at again, man, because when you look at the facts that Makedas cookies should have never been open at 9 a.m. when Dolph was there, man, and they still haven't released the footage. So why haven't they released the footage? You guys need to be on them, man. Why is it that everywhere else we get to see the footage of, but we can't even see the footage of Makedas cookies, man? That's a big problem. You guys got to understand, Dolph never even drove there. They brought him there. They took him in the back of that U-Haul truck and everything and brought him there, and made it look like it was a delivery van dropping off or coming back from a drop off or something like that, man. And the fact that you got to realize Yo Gotti actually has a stake in Makedas cookies. He's a 13% owner. He put the money up. He used to be 50-50 owner, but he decreased his percentage just so that they could do the whole Dolph fit and everything. And basically they wanted to make money off of using Dolph's name for the cookie. So they made the Dolph cookie. If you guys don't know, all year they've been selling the Dolph cookies at a Makedas shop. They've been doing it out of the downtown one. And man, basically they're trying to like profit off of what they caused, what they created, man. They're the ones who was responsible for Dolph because he was in their shop. But now you're telling me that you won't release the footage on what happened and then you're still going to use his name on the cookies you guys are selling. And Jaye, she hasn't said anything about this, man. If Jaye was really riding for Dolph, she would have at least came out and told the cookie shop not to sell anything with his name on it, and that if any of those decisions has to be made, it has to go through her first. I want you guys to comment down below and let me know, are you with young Dolph? Are you rocking with PRE? Go ahead and put it in the chat. Let me know what you think about, what you really think about this cookie shop, man. Are these cookie shop people, are they actually cookie monsters, or do they get to slide under the radar, you know? I want you guys to know, like, if everybody has to be looked at and they got to look at the PRE guys, then you might as well go ahead and start looking at the Makedas cookies people, because they're the ones who literally had the most to gain. They're the ones who was on Dolph's nerves, just like how Key Glock was on Dolph's nerves and everything, doing all that crazy stuff. But Dolph still like stayed around, you know, because the money was coming in. Nothing was dangerous at that point yet. Same thing with the cookie shop, man. When Dolph was there last time and Raven had to pull out her phone and she was like bombarding him in front of that storefront. And he even tried to be as low key as he could and came in his white truck, man. If anybody knows, that white truck is used for their maintenance that they do on their real estate properties around town, man. That's only supposed to be when he's going around and literally changing out the locks and the light switches. And so now basically the cookie shop people and them, they actually bombarded him. They were annoying him, but he still, like, they blew his cover, Raven did, by showing his little white truck, right? His F-150. But he was like, man, why are you in my face? But he still like let her record the video. So like, if something annoys Dolph, you know, it's not like a big life or death problem. So he's gonna let you like be there and do your thing, right? But he's gonna like think about it afterwards and be like, man, these people are like, you could see in his facial expressions how he really feels. And that's exactly what you need to know. When you looked at his facial expression, he was disgusted at Raven. He was like, why are you in my face? Why are you doing this, man? I can't understand you guys, like, always trying to get clout. Because he even watched that video of her saying that she wanted to be signed to CMG. She wanted to be a Yo Gotti artist so bad. She wanted to manage or be managed by CMG. And it's like that thirstiness of her just wanting that so bad. She was willing to do anything that Yo Gotti and Big Jup told her to do, man. So she fell in line. She conformed. She fit the mold so that they can trick her. She's not CMG. And so what they did was used her, man. And now she has to deal with the fact that not on Trigger Trades on the run. His car is coming back. They're putting a body on it and everything like that, man. So the fact that Maurice's son got hit up is because Maurice's son is actually a part of Trula, and he's a rapper, okay? And he's part of Double R, and he's a rapper. So why is it that Maurice, the owner of the Makedas cookie store, his son is a direct rival with Young Dolph and all them members, man? And the funny thing is that Key Glock and Maurice's son and Raven all went to high school together. They used to sit at the same lunch table because nobody would let them sit with their crew, man. They weren't 100% like the preppy kids. They were not that. They were not the popular kids at the time. You got to understand, everybody has their own lane. And a person whose life goal was to work at a cookie shop, like Raven, she's going to be the person that's an outcast in high school. So what happened is that, you know, they basically picked on her a lot, man. And so one day she decided that she was going to sit at Key Glock table. Like, her and her brother, they had to like tag along everywhere because they get picked on. So Raven and her brother, they'll go around and do everything like that. And then Key Glock one day, because he had a bad stutter, he had a bad, like, you know, the speed, the everything. He just look at his face, you could tell he had problems or something like that. And to the fact where, you know, he's like, okay, I'm not going to be a poet. I'm going to just be a rapper. I'm not going to give speeches, you know? And so he found his lane. But at that time, he ain't know nothing like that. He didn't know about anything. So at that time, Key Glock was really just the kid that be like drawing in class. He was like scratching on his desk and everything like that. So basically that caused him not to be having a good seat at the lunch table. And then he asked Raven and them if he could sit at their table because he was going to go to the bathroom and eat his lunch. And that's what Raven does too. They all go and eat their lunch in the bathroom. But this time, one of them came up and was like, hey, can I sit here, man? I really don't want to, it's stinky in the bathroom. Like, I'd rather just eat lunch here where you're supposed to eat lunch. And they let him sit with them. So from that moment on, that's when their secret friendship started. And just through being picked on and wanting to get revenge on the whole community, Raven, Key Glock, and the Maurice's son, the rapper from Double R, man, that's when they all clicked up and was like, hey, man, so if we ever get a chance to finesse somebody, we're going to finesse them for the gang, finesse it out the gang, you know what I'm saying? So basically, they were like, if anybody sees a rich person or a successful person, it's our job to get close to them, infiltrate them, and then backstab them, and then, you know, cut the head off the snake. So that's basically what they're trying to do. This was a long planned thing, guys. And I want you to comment down below. Make sure you like this video too. And I'm going to catch you on the next one.